Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago Cubs. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season on. So just about set now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Justin Steele. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in and at bat.
Line drive. Stretches out and hauls it in. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
First offering, and it just misses. So Cody Bellinger went as a fourth-round pick by the Dodgers in a 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just one home run. One down, base is empty. Misses inside, and it's 2-1. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. Here's Byron Buxton. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Matt Wallner now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Hard hit left side. Swanson fires over to first. And the inning is over. Back here with my pal Siggy. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Pablo Lopez.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays and help you get through the innings.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's off the inside edge. One and 0. Strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Buxton makes the catch, and there's one down. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Reason, and then if I retreat, then I'm worth just pulling the trees, and man, I want to be blameless, strange and unashamed, about as tame as a flame, as timid as a lion, quiet.
And that's outside, and that's ball one. On the ground to third, Lewis throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. And a curve is down and in. That one missed. Now 3-0. Lewis throws to first, and that is On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton all set for the start of the inning. Here's Royce Lewis. Steele back to work. And a foul ball. Steele in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Up the middle, Swanson. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. And here comes Carlos Correa.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Started to swing, held up. Off the mark there. And it's 2-1.
Ball. Down.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. And there's a foul ball. And now the lefty lifted in the air, right field. Tucker gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the veteran outfielder, Harrison Bader. And it's fouled away. Second inning here, no score. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
All over that one right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Outside low. Ball 1. Up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. Nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. That's in there, and it's 0-1. That one missing inside. Inside. And a count 2-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Buxton hauls it in, and there's one away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no
one out,
strike.
base is empty. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. First pitch misses.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That just misses, and it's 3-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker should have it. And there's one away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Trey Turner, the next Twin up to hit.
Trey Turner.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Here's a 1-1. Swings and lines a base hit into left field, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Crow Armstrong pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That's outside. And now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Steele keeping him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent to.
Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike.
We got full count.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Up next for the Twins.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And fouled off. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Double steal. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Too late. He's safe. It's a double steal. Base hit. 1 run in already. Now a second crosses the plate, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands in.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Nabs it, and that is that. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Lewis Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting eight.
And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. Foul ball there. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Busch, the base runner at first with one out. Liner, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back singles. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
And a big swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the ground at first. And that's a fair ball. And it gets by him. One runs in. A second scores as well. We are tied at 2.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the...
Cut on and lifted in the air. Bader drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. Now he pumps the brakes and returns to third. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. And there's a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. That one 95. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's Carlos Correa. Infield shifted to the pull side. The pitch. Line drive, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So here's Bader now. Little chopper rolls foul. And the 0-1.
Ball one.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Nobody out. Runner at first. And now 1 and 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at first with no outs here. Gets a piece and stays alive. Line to left and foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Over to first, and he's saved. And a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
That was a really nice at bat. Made him work. pretty hard out there on the mound. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Digging in, Ryan Jeffers. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags and goes to third.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Next to hit, Brooks Lee. Flied to right his first time. Grounder might be two. Fires to second for one. And that's two. Bottom of the fourth, here's Ketel Marte. That one lifted to left. Buxton under it. Makes the catch for the out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time.
Schwarber.
Hard hit right side. Fires over to Bellinger. Schwarber out of the play. Dansby Swanson stands in. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Out to short. Correa slings to first, and Swanson is set down. And that is the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, Trey Turner now.
Fielder, number 7.
Turner.
Turner.
Ryan Brazier on the pitch out of the pen here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And there's a ball.
Well, typically your best talent is up the middle from pitcher, shortstop, center fielder, and so no surprise that he's made the move from shortstop to center today.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A massive home run. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2. Bellinger up to hit. Now that's smacked to right center. Then there's one down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Buxton, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Squeezes it, 2 away down. Matt Wallner now at the plate.
Matt Wallner. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 24.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Field ball.
Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Curve in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here on opening day. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Back here at the friendly confines, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Carson Kelly. And that one fouled off. That one misses. And now it's even 1-1. Swing, and he popped it up. And a quick out, number 1. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one ripped right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Hard hit, base hit. Bush headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 3-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitcher.
Runner on the go.
Nope.
Ball misses.
Outside.
Throw, save. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And another ball.
That's inside.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one
Ball
missed.
3.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And no swing. It's ball 4. So up next, Kyle Tucker. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-3. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. Fought off foul. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Smash to the left side. To second, and he's out. They don't come much. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now Correa up to hit. 1 for 2.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch just misses. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And that is out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Out number 2. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. And there's a ball. Correa off of first with 2 away.
No strike.
Just missed. Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. Now here is Brooks Lee. This one high in the air to left center. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the DH,
Now pitching
Kyle
for
Schwarber.
Minnesota, number 44, Cole.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side, finds its way through, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good
Now
count.
batting,
Just one of
the
those seeing
shortstop,
high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Strike one. That's too low. And 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one just misses.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Base hit, center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Here comes Schwarber around third. One runs in safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Nico Horner. Short to bunt and missed it. 0-1. On the ground. Base hit. One run is in. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Back to the top of the lineup. And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Started after it, appeal to third, and he held up. Hit hard on the ground is short. They get the force. And that. Top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Trey Turner. Field bar back to work. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Now
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Porter Hodge.
Number 37.
2-1 now.
Porter Hodge.
Misses the sweeper. Popped up. Marte corrals it. And there's one away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. That one hammered center field. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Byron Buxton digs in now. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Ball one.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That to right. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Hacks and misses. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there.
Off the plate.
I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Correa for 1. On to first, double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets under it and pops it up. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Matt Wallner. And that one sliced foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 43, Luke.
Swing and a miss.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that misses. Ball 1. In the air, right field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Stepping in, Carlos Correa. The shortstop takes a ball. And another ball.
Reno.
In the dirt. Runner stays put at third. Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. 2 on, 1 out. At the plate, Harrison Bader. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. On the move, heading back. One runs in, and it's off the wall. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Now
Comes through with the RBI. To me, it's just a really controlled back.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Brooks Lee will hit next. Now a check to third, maybe thinking something's on.
Ball, that's low.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
So the tying run at second. That clips the corner. Popped up. Infield fly called there. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot.
Now that
yeah, don't need.
Center fielder, Trey.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Daniel Palencia.
Definitely a huge at bat in this game coming up right here, but with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting one batter, and this should be fun.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Liner, and this could be trouble. One runs in, and it's off the top of the wall. The run scores from second, tie game here in the 8th.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal. Swing of the bat in this ball game. Loud contact. Leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here comes Cody Bellinger, and misses inside. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One runs in. Now the second run is in, and they lead by 2.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing of the bat to drive in 2. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
That one ripped, but foul. Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. Rips one to right. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Bellinger on his way home. 1 run is in.
Big at bat to pad their lead.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Drew Pomeranz.
And he's got a big time breaking ball to contend with.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. The pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Swanson digs in. Swing and a foul straight back. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a line drive to left field. Base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Out there to center. And there are 2 down. And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Justin Turner looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Fouled off down the right side. Swanson at second with 2 down. And it finds its way through for a hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now that
fires over to Bellinger. Back here at Wrigley Field, we go to the 9th, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Looks like he wants the signs again. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Suzuki ranging back, feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Carlos Correa, very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and one out. Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's the right fielder, Harrison Bader. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And the lefty with the 0-1. On the ground left side. 6, 4,
That's an out.
3. It's a double play. And here at Wrigley Field, so bottom of the ninth. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Coulomb, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering. And when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. Bunted back towards the mound. Fires over to Bellinger. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Turner on his horse. And there's 2 down. Yeah, they talk about cutters as being lane changers because it's more of that side-to-side movement and very little of the downward tilt. Tucker stands in now and watches strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
Jax is just 1 strike away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for
batter,
some, so that was
4.
nicely done to
Second
beat the
baseman,
odds. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just missing there. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batting.
And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. A swing and a miss. And that strike.
1's the count.
With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning. Just misses. 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Tying run at the plate.
That's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our...
But you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds, your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars? Yeah, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
Same. I wanna see the letter. When you look so good, look so fine, baby. just take my breath away. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. You've been my obsession. You're always on my mind. And when I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning high when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you.
Been someone's lover, someone's other love. My mother was her son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Young man, I was you, wrongs don't look like it's true. But young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. Gone end up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was the son. I've been a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Put in my paces, put on my boots, I tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was her son. I did a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. And now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, handing me the keys to the kingdom. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was her son. I did a random man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was her son. I did a random man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom.
sat down for a drink or two. I didn't get very far. She sat right there next to me. Oh, just drinking that drink so easily. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my vein. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. After a while, I started feeling kind of strange. A trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me. Oh, just drinking that drink so evilly. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper.
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
I got this fire burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends. I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation. I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the rhythms fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Life it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic straight from heaven, the crowd size. A musical genius, what the articles emphasize. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't speak. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments I needed. To me, and was like penicillin. Love, my happiness was in that. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did it till I got myself around her. My daddy looked at her the way he saw sin in me, pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only
And now the center fielder,
Leading off
Pete
tonight
Crow
for the
Armstrong.
Cubs, the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Breaking ball inside. And we're underway here in the home opener. And that one is in for a strike. And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. That misses. And the count's full. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Seiya Suzuki in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And a swing and a miss. One out, base is empty. That misses. And that's ball 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering way off the plate. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Ketel Marte in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. And a pitch. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Jeffers snags it. And Trey Turner at the plate.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Now 1-1. They say it went.
1-2.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. To third. Fires over to first. Turner is out. Here's Cody Bellinger. On the ground right side. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. And he's safe at first. One gone, runner at first. And now Byron Buxton. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Inside, just missed. Man at first, one away. That catches the outside corner. And it's 2-1. late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Outside, ball one.
One ball.
Bellinger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside low, 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 outs. Check swing, and he went. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wallner tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Shota checks the runner. Bellinger back easily. And a swing and a miss. Down. Back at target field. And now the veteran catcher, Carson Kelly. In the air, left field. Makes the catch, 1 down. Now, Michael Busch. Foul ball. Busch bats left, throws right, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. One down, base is empty. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And here comes Dansby Swanson. And that's in for a strike.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Bellinger, and Swanson is set down. Out number 3. We head to the bottom of the second. Down to third baseman, Royce Lewis. Shota back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. And here comes Carlos Correa. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a foul ball. Next one misses, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now he's dead at first as he can't get back. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. Fastball for a strike. Lee off of first with 2 away. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
In the dirt, but kept close. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Cut on and missed. And back in Minnesota. So here's Horner now. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Ground ball left side. Sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. So the lineup flips over. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone now. 2 outs, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That one's in there, 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that one sliced foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Turner now.
The designated hitter. Turner.
That one not close. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. That's down and in.
3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Out to short. Swanson tosses to first. 1 gone. Bottom of the 3rd inning. And here comes Bellinger. Outfield playing straight up now. Reached on an infield single his first time. In the air, left field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Snags it for the 2nd out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Base knock center field. And that extends the inning. And now it's going to be Matt Wallner. Foul ball there. Buxton off of first with 2 away. And it's even up.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, left field. And that will end the inning. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Kyle Tucker. Just missed.
1-0. Nope. Ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Just off the outside edge. 3-2 now. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Buxton ranges back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's a big power threat. Ketel Marte. That one fouled off. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Designated hitter.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And a foul ball.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. That one missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good feed. That's one. And a run scores on the double play. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carson Kelly flying to left his first time. That's towards center. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Royce Lewis.
The third baseman.
Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
Swanson. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Carlos Correa. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Correa.
And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a double. Brooks Lee, the next twin up to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Squirts away a little bit. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
Now this one gets through. Correa on his horse and coming home. The relay, he'll score easily. It's 3-1.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Makes the grab for the second out. And now Bader up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
Bader.
And he takes a strike. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 3-3. So the batting order turns over. Here's Trey Turner. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. In time to Bush. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Back at Target Field, leading off, Michael Bush. Ober back to work. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Bellinger. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Swanson now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that one pulled foul.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Just off the inside corner. Going to count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Inside, just missed.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done it.
And there's the third out. Back in Minnesota, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He is singled, and he has flied to left. Just missed. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Base open at first now, and here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. Warner swings through it for strike one.
One strike.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The 0-2. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Bellinger, the lead runner out at second. Buxton at first with no outs. Out to short. Swanson. In there. He's safe.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Ryan Brazier.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swinging a foul out of play.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swinging a drive, deep right field. And that is a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes, and that is a big first out. Carlos Correa, the next twin up to hit. Swings and misses.
0-1.
Strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
To third, and he's safe. Here comes the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2.
2 strike.
On the ground, could be 2. Swanson tossed to second on the Bush. It's a double. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Number 66, Jorge.
That one inside, 1-0. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Suzuki in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a chopper. And that one handled. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Tucker now at the plate. Could be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Run comes in from second. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
There's the strike. Next pitch is outside. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. And very nicely done for the out. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Kyle Schwarber. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Hard hit left side. Correa over to first. Schwarber out of the play. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the sixth inning. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. Now he steps off. Inside. Ball one.
1-0.
A swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. The next offering misses. And it's 2-2. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. 1 for 2. Sliced hard but foul. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Bader stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Just off the outside edge. Now 2-0. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And there's the automatic. On the ground to third. Corner over to first. And the Twins go 1-2. Back at Target Field. New inning getting started. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Push. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. There's a swing and a miss.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count. Try to climb the ladder.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Ball one there.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Dansby will head back in Minnesota. Now it's going to be Trey Turner. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses, and that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
3-1.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. So they turn to their closer, Drew Pomeranz.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
The 1-0. And that is out of play. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt. Blocked. Turner into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Just missed. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And fouled off. Stays alive. So the tying run at second, and ball 4 to a board.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The tying run is 90 feet away. Swings and misses. Now 1-2. Now one missed. Pomeranz throws over. And Turner's back in. Just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
Waves at the bender. We go to the 8th. Here's Nico Warner.
For the swing. Number 48.
Topa, a 6'4" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Line drive. Takes it in for the out. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch, and it just misses. That clips the corner. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now Royce Lewis. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Popped up. Swanson brings it in. 1 away. And now
pitching for Chicago, number 77, Chris Flexen.
and that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Close, but called a ball. 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Fought off foul. Correa, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Just missed.
2-1.
High fly ball out to center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and there's 2 away. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they tag him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now Kyle Tucker. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first. And Tucker is retired. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Late swing, foul to the left. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. Got him looking. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Schwarber. And there's a foul ball.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Up next for the Cubs,
Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
running at first base,
And first
Number
offering
5.
is fouled off.
John Birdie.
And ball 1.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Birdie runs. Pitch misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Throw. Save. That one misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. In there safely.
Back-to-back base hits. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And that's a base hit. And now two aboard.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball right side. Fires over to Bellinger, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom 9, and now for the Twins, Harrison Bader. In the dirt, ball 1.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. And I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1. Center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. 1 down. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Trey Turner. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Foul ball.
One ball, 2 strikes.
The Twins trailing by 2 here in the last half of inning number 9. Ripped to right. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the
New arm out of the bullpen, number 43.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Squeezes it. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Byron Buxton. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-0.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game winning run to the plate.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. That's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
A 5-3 final score in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
and groups and troops with timber boots and suits. That's how I roll when my hair do dope. When the will I got wanting competition ain't dope. Beat you, break you, broke you, take you, send you to your little group on mute. Sooner or later, he wanna tell him with a dip and all that other ringling brother. Sporty, naughty, hot bar, greater than HOI, shin slam the